What's up, Dog Tags Bowling? We are live. We are finally got the show going. Quick shout out to Gary and Michelle. They're not on tonight, but they pass on. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in. We got a great show. So please tune in. Send your messages through Facebook, through YouTube. Let us know that you're watching. Let us know what questions you want to have. We got the man, the myth, the legend, my buddy, the pro with the fro. Kyle Troop's going to be coming on. So it's going to be really cool. So send your messages in, see what's happening. JVB's going to be on so we can figure out and talk some more. Kyle's actually in New York right now. So he's only going to be on for about 30 minutes. So like I said, please send in your questions, send in your info so that we can get it going. And we're going to do the countdown. So let's get to Dog Tags Bowling Live. Well, we are back. Normally, I do this podcast from my basement with my military man cave, where Troops been, JVB's been, most everybody that's been in my house has been to the man cave. But today, I got to run the show because Gary's not here, so I'm doing it from my office. So that's why we got the dog tags in the background. So make sure you get your drink of choice. I think Kyle Troop's drink of choice is going to be a little different than mine tonight, but that's okay. Before we bring Kyle on, we're going to bring on JVB. Jason Van Belkom, active duty E8, first sergeant, U.S. Army, active duty. He jumps out of airplanes. What's up, my brother?
Not much. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm good, buddy. I'm glad you could join. This is kind of be the crew. I think Joel's going to join on a little bit. The Dog Tag Bowling Pro Shop guy. I think he's going to join a little bit too. How was your Thanksgiving?
Man, it was good. We spent it overseas with the troops. We hit up few of our guys that were overseas for Thanksgiving and had a good Thanksgiving with those guys. They appreciated it.
When did you get back?
I got back on Thursday.
Okay. Well, welcome home safely, my friend. I'm just glad to have you home.
Yep. It was a good trip.
How's Lee going for you?
Good. I'm subbing on Monday nights. I'm averaging like 224 or something like that. And Thursday nights, 222. So it's going pretty well this season.
And for everybody that's out there watching right now, the defending champ of the 9-pin no tap at Palace Bowl will be back to try and defend his title at Palace Bowl on Saturday the 14th. So there he is right there. The show at the head. He wants to take it home. So
I'm going to get it.
Come get it. Well, listen, we've all talked about it. One of my best guys I've ever met in my entire life is going to be on the show right now. Let's bring Kyle Troop on. Listen, here he is. Welcome, Kyle Troop, to the show, baby. What's up?
How's it going, guys? Good to see y'all. Dog tags.
Exactly. We're glad to have. Not only do we have dog tags, we got dogs on the show too. So glad to have you. Yeah. So tell us about New York. What are you doing up in New York right now?
Yeah, so I'm sponsored by a bowling center up here, Midway Lanes in Vestal, New York. Owned by Steve Miller. They're doing pretty much a week-long holiday celebration for their league bowlers. They've had EJ Tackett here Sunday, Monday. Sean Rash is here Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm a little early. I'll be here Wednesday, Thursday. Jesper's flying in from Sweden, as well as Verity Crawley over the weekend. And we were talking a little bit about in the backstage before. Steve Miller at Midway Lanes, they do it like no other center I've seen. They have 25 pros in August for a league appreciation party. They provide food for everybody, put on tournaments. They're actually doing a Toys for Tots fundraiser this week as well. They're doing a tournament on Sunday. $1 per strike, and it's 9-pin no tap is donated on top of the money for that event. So they do a lot of great things. Excited to be a partner with them. So, I was early, I'm a day early, so I was hanging out at the bowling center earlier, going to pop back up there and watch Rash bowl his challenge matches this evening.
Nice. That's awesome. Before we get into a lot of other stuff, huge shout out to you, man. winning the Community Service Award from the PBA, donating back to the community. You just had the event at Executive Strikers Fair, $17,500 to youth Christmas. Come on, man. That's massive. That is a home run, buddy.
Yeah, man. I got the call from Tom Clark a couple weeks ago, and I was very surprised. This was something came about a couple of years ago. Jeremy Thomas, a local here in Louisville, 2 years ago, he was telling me about the event. He's ran a fundraiser in the past, and I was like, hey, I'd love to help out. And that first year, we raised about $8,000, and we kind of broke off and kind of did our own thing. We did it in North Carolina last year, raised over $12,000. And we brought it back to Louisville this year. We actually did host it at Kingpin Lanes, my home center. That's where I practice at. They got a double-sided, beautiful center in Louisville. We had 211 entries. And like you said, we raised $17,500. I actually had a text from a gentleman with the PBA asking if he could still make a donation. So I think that number's going up a little bit more. But, it's just a blessing to use my platform a little bit to be able to raise so much money. All the money that we do raise, we provide Christmas for foster children, underprivileged families. I actually drove to West Virginia yesterday. I met Guppy. He drove about 3 hours. I drove 5. Dropped off, Santa bags for 10 foster kids in North Carolina. Bree and I have done shopping for about 22 other kids. Our house is full of Christmas gifts. And I still need to do my own Christmas shopping for the family. We were able to help out a family actually yesterday. Their house burnt down. It was actually posted on the Louisville News. And Bree knew the lady. She used to work with her. So she met her at Walmart, and they did some shopping for the family. We gave them some money because, they may get some gifts, but I think they need some other things. So, we're just blessed to be able to help so many families in need during a tough time in the holidays, especially with how expensive everything's gotten nowadays. So, it's a blessing. And then to accept the award, the Tony Reyes Community Service Award, that was something I never really had a goal to win, just trying to do the right thing here. We had success the last couple of years raising money, but to be able to win that award and accept it as an honor, looking back at the past winners and all that they have done, and to be recognized for our efforts, it's pretty special feeling in my heart. I've won the U.S. Open, won Player of the Year, but I think this award goes right up there with other accomplishments that I've had in my career.
Yeah, for sure. And and we were super happy that you didn't necessarily reach out to us. I think Jason said, hey, we would really like to help if we can, and I think Dog Tag sponsored Elaine. So we hope that it worked out well, and we can be part of it in the process going forward. And
yeah, heck, y'all need to make a drive down to Louisville next year for the event. It's only about 4 or 5 hours, so we'd love to have the Dog Tags there.
Really
we do appreciate the support.
It ain't that big a deal.
We did
that big a deal.
Lane sponsor signs. We filled that at 52 lane sponsor signs, and it was a beautiful event. Everybody loved it. And I think we're going to fill at 250 entries next year. We'll be hosting it at Kingpin Lanes again. There's people posting like, I'm going to try and bring 15, 20 people with me. I mean, we had people from probably 5 or 6 different states come to the tournament, traveling several hours. So, honor, a blessing, not many better feelings than finishing that event and being able to see the joy we're bringing to these families and kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the best part about it. So, all right. So, Jason, I think I got it on Facebook. It might be on my Facebook page. It's probably not on Dog Tags because we're trying to figure out what's going on here because Gary kind of normally runs the show. So,
next year, Troop, I'll definitely show up to that. That's only almost 2 hours and 40 minutes from my current house. So I'll be there next year.
And you're the 910 no tap champ. There is a small prize fund included in it. Nobody has bowled 900 in the event yet. We've been running it for 3 years. I think 878 won this year. So we're trying to cook up something special if somebody bowls 900 for next year as well. So we'd love to have you. Love to have the Dog Tags bowling crew. And it's getting bigger and better every year. And our goal was 20,000. Didn't quite get there, but that's getting smashed next year.
I think we're going to have to make sure we make that happen because I definitely want to come do it. I bowled a 9-pin no tap up here at Huntley Lanes, Bowline Lanes, and I shot an 877. Was fifth. So, yeah, fifth.
No handicap. We keep it scratch. Very easy, very simple.
There's scratch.
There's people there, they bring their families. People don't even bowl. They're just grabbing house balls and having a good time. Everybody comes out for the cause. And then, hey, make a few bucks. I believe it paid like $300 to the winner off a $50 entry fee. We take 20 out of that plus the lineage and then the small prize fund. So it's been a great event, man. Great event.
So Monty hates to drive. Monty hates to drive, but he says he's in. He's Gabor's in. I think RJ might be in. Gabor says he's in. So we're gonna fill a house, man. We'll be there next year.
Heck yeah, love to see you.
You got some trips to Chicago here. You're gonna be here for Beat the Champs at Poplar Creek. I think it's on the 18th of December. For all those people watching around Illinois area. Go get tickets, get a chance to come hang out, watch the pros bowl. Who's the female bowler? Who's the WPBA bowler? Yeah,
I'm not sure. I think it is in January. I believe the date is January 16th. I believe. Yeah, it's January.
Yeah, it's January 16th.
The Beat the Champs. Yeah, in January. Yep. And then we're coming up to TP's Pro Shop. Myself, Rash,
it's a Pro-Am,
Deandra, Kevin McCune, and AJ Johnson, I believe. We're bringing the family up after Christmas. I believe that's December 28th. Looking forward to coming up there. Obviously, I know I'm going to see my boy Deuce up there. And, be nice to have a nice clinic to end the year. Rash does a great job, all throughout the year. He hosts 30, 40 clinics out in other countries, doing it for the military as well. I have a lot of respect for him and I've learned a lot from him. And, I think he's definitely part of the reason why I've been successful in this fundraiser, having a great example to learn from.
I was getting ready to say that he's a very good mentor for the guys that are on tour. He's done a lot of good things. He obviously has a reputation on TV, but that's not who Sean Rash is. It's really not. I've played golf with him. I see him off the lanes more than I see him on the lanes. He's a great man and a great family guy. His parents were awesome. Great dude. Really, really great dude. But let's talk to you a little bit about the physical and mental transitions you're going through right now. Give Dog Tags fans a little bit of the behind the scenes of what you talked about on Facebook the other day.
Yeah. So, I started working with a fitness nutrition coach in July. Actually met him at the LBC while I was sipping my beer, feeling pretty good, bowling the LBC. And, he said he wanted to, he'd love to work with me and kind of blew him off for a couple of weeks because I've always kind of been in the gym, out of the gym, kind of watch what I eat. But, I messaged him. We started working together. It's Dave Hentz with Underrated Muscle. And he's changed my life, as far as the results, I started like 182, got down to 170. The goal is to get back to 180 by the end of the year, building healthy muscle, healthy weight now. I'm eating 6 meals a day. I've actually got my 6-pack fitness bag. This is a cooler bag. I fly with food. I carry it on the plane. I actually just heated up some food before we got on the show. And that was a big change, from the physical side. I've never felt better. My body feel strong when I'm bowling, on the lanes, off the lanes. And the mental side of that, Dave told me, he was like, man, your mental game's going to improve from this. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to be working out like I always have been. And my mental game is great, but there's always been some downfalls to it. But I think just sticking to the, process and routine of, tracking my foods, making sure what I eat, hitting the gym 5 days a week, all of that has really just changed my life. And, with working with Dave and Underrated Muscle, I actually did sign a sponsorship with First Form. It's a supplement company. I do have my drink of choice, good old ice water. Yep. The alcohol has been cut out. I will still partake from, time to time. We did have a pretty wild Thursday night on Thanksgiving at a tournament. But, so that's been an exciting partnership. They're really believing in bowling. They believe that bowlers are athletes. I've got all the protein bars, beef sticks, all the different powders for pre-workout, during, after. like you said, on my Facebook Live I did the other day. And that's just been a great partnership to, we're trying to change the way of bowling a little bit, getting them involved. I believe they're going to be sending stuff out to all the pro shops that we're bowling at this year on tour in 2025. And so, there'll be products at each of the bowling centers that we're bowling at, and just trying to, change the image of bowling, one day at a time.
So JVB will say it too. We've had this conversation that we don't want to. I used to be an old big fat guy. I still kind of am, but it's a sport, man. These guys are freaking athletes. Trust me. The league bowler that bowls 3 nights a week and you average 225. Well, go do that when you bowl 50 games during a week on the hardest patterns in the world, and then you average 240 to make the cut. Come on. I mean, these guys are freaking stud athletes. They can do stuff that we never even dreamed about. So I really appreciate, because I've known you for a long time. You had your talent just take over. Now you got some gray in your beard, bro. You got a little gray coming.
Oh yeah, so. Gray in my hair, gray in my beard.
So
we're getting older. You get older, you gotta take care of your body.
Gotta maintain.
Hey, so now that you're doing this fitness stuff and you're getting jacked, how does that how does that affect look at that. how does that affect your ball, your power going down the lane? Did you adjust to this extra strength that you're throwing the ball, or how's that play factor?
Yeah, I haven't really noticed, much difference in my physical game, so to speak. I believe it's just going to give me more longevity, more energy throughout the blocks. My legs feel like tree trunks when I'm bowling, in a good way. My legs are so strong when I'm bowling. I've been bowling great the last couple months. And, I just believe the strength training, flexibility, all of that is just going to lead to more success on the lanes. It's not like I put on 30 pounds of muscle and, I can't even fit through a door anymore. Because that wasn't quite the goal. I'm like, yeah, Dave, I don't want, he's like, I think you should shave your chest, get a tan, and, go for a show next year. I'm like, no, we're not going that far into it. But, I believe it's just really helped how I feel on the lanes. I have more strength. I know I have more strength. I'm not trying to throw it through the back of the building. I did that back in 2015 and, one time, missed a ton of cuts for a long time. I believe speed control is still an important part of bowling, but just, especially the US Open, 56 games of bowling across 5 days, having all these, proper nutrition before the block, during the block, and after. The recovery phase is the biggest thing. When I used to go to the gym, I would hate leg day because I couldn't walk for 3 days. I don't even feel sore hardly. And I believe that's from proper nutrition, proper supplements, all of that combined. So, I am super pumped for next year. I feel like anytime I step on the lanes, I haven't bowled bad in several months, so it's paying off. And I can't wait to win some titles next year and be able to preach that in my victory. Shout out my boy Dave, shout out First Form, because I think they're going to be playing a huge part in my success in 2025.
Nice.
And shout out your boys from Dog Tags. They'll be there rooting you on.
No, I know y'all got my back. Always. Absolutely. Yeah. So, that's fantastic. And so obviously we talked a little bit about the goals for 2025. Anything outside of that you want to do? You want to win every tournament you enter, but that's not quite the realistic goal of all time. But what are some milestones for you that would make your season a success? Honestly, my goal is player of the year. People ask me why are you doing this? I was like, well, I want my spot back. Shout out to EJ, hell of a couple years. I believe he's probably winning player of the year this week when they announced it. But I know I have the talent to win player of the year. I've done it before. That year in 2021, my only goal was to win my goal was to win the $1 million from bowling 300 in the title match of the players. And then I missed in the first frame. So, my goals was set on the Players Championship that year. And, after the season was done, I was like, wow, I think I won player of the year. but that's my goal. I want to win Player of the Year next year.
Yeah.
Haven't really thought of other goals on the bowling side, and then obviously, outside of that, we're looking to start a foundation to, just make this fundraiser and the Christmas fundraiser bigger and better. Brianna has been a huge part of all of this. Without her, I don't think any of this would be happening. So I definitely gotta shout her out. And we have big plans in the future outside of just hosting this tournament. So getting the Kyle Troop Foundation started is a big goal of ours, and smashing them on the lanes anytime we can.
So I told Sean Rash this. It was I think it was the World Series up Wauwatosa. I bought him a drink, and I've been hanging out with Sarah for a while. And I'm like, "Is Sean done?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's done." So he made the cut, and I'm like, so I got him a drink. Walked down. I'm like, "Hey man, I got a drink for you at the bar." And as we were walking back to the bar, I said, "Hey man, don't punch me in the face, but you totally outkicked your coverage." I'm going to tell you the same thing. You totally outkicked your coverage, bro. That girl is fantastic. She is one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life, bro. Be blessed.
Hey, she's the rock, man. It takes a team, and she's the biggest part of my team. Love her, love our kids, Caleb and Aubrey. Love our dog Axel, even though he's a pain in my ass sometimes.
That's her dog.
Yeah, that's her dog. Yeah. I inherited a dog and 2 kids. We're getting married. I believe you teased that a little bit. We have a wedding date August 23rd of next year. So looking forward to that. I know we have way more planning to do with that. We're both kind of like chilling on all that, but we did get a tux appointment set up. Jesper's coming in town before the tour starts. Guppy and Tyler coming in town.
Nice.
We'll be able to celebrate Guppy's birthday on the 18th before we head out for tour. A lot of big things coming in 2025. Couldn't be happier.
For sure. So, my buddy RJ, he said this is a good one. I think I put it on there before. Let's do it again. Your 2021 season was one for the record books. What's your mindset heading into the following season? You brought that up, being mentally. Vicky says, congratulations on getting married. These people are in your corner. Listen, you met all these people, but you meet so many people across the country. And I think that's what the coolest part about it is, and then why we do dog tags. When we started doing dog tags, there was people like, hey, why do you guys do what we're doing? It's because we love bowling. We love it. We love it. We love it. We are bowling guys. And to be able to have the opportunity to sit here and talk to top 3, 4 bowlers in the world, I mean, that's where else do you get this kind of access? You are not going to go to the Super Bowl and when you're done, go to the bar and drink beers with Tom Brady. It's not going to happen. I got to hang out with you when you won the U.S. Open. We got to sit back and chill and hang out with family. So, listen, bowling is the best sport on the planet because you could do it from your 5 to your 95. You're not playing football when you're 60. You can still
Aaron Rodgers is a prime example of that.
It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. All right, man. Well, we're hitting the mark you ready to roll out by. Anything you want to say to anybody out watching?
Oh, yeah. I mean, shout out to Dog Tag Bowling. We were talking a little bit about it before the show. I think I remember when y'all started this up, and it's great to see y'all still doing it. Y'all have had probably some of the best guest lineups out of any podcast or live show on social media. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for all your service that you do. JVB, that was awesome. Said you spent Thanksgiving with the troops over there. I think, love bowling. You love the country. I support everything that you guys do. And, shout out to, my family. I've got to shout out Brianna again, Caleb, Aubrey, Axel, a little pain in my butt, like I said earlier. I've got a great support system. Yeah, old Gup and Tyler, they came out as well. I do need to also shout out Todd McGill. We had Todd McGill. He's located in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. He brought him and 2 of his crew down to host the tournament. They were a big addition to it. I believe probably 75 people at least came from the Cincinnati area. So I definitely got to shout out Todd McGill and Todd McGill Tournaments. He hosts a ton of tournaments all throughout the year. And we're happy to have him partner with us. He'll be hosting the event next year for us as well. We will probably be releasing a date towards the beginning of the year. We want to have it a little bit earlier because I've been telling people I don't know what's harder, preparing for the tournament or buying all the gifts and doing the shopping afterwards. Definitely think it's the shopping afterwards. It's been a hectic couple weeks, doing all the gifts, but we love what we're doing right here, giving back to the families, like I said. And shout out to you guys. Glad to be on the stream. Love what y'all do. If there's any questions, I can answer a few questions that came through. If you had any or whatnot.
Most people are just commenting on they're wishing you success, so they're out there. But that Dog Tags will be there for the U.S. Open. That's kind of our annual trip with Ronnie and Michelle and everybody. Indianapolis is an easy area for all of us to get to. And then the week after that, you're going to be here in Illinois. And they're going to see me again. And then the Celebrity Weekend up in April. It's at I think it's at Foxview, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the H5G headquarters. I'll be there for that.
String pins. String pins for that too.
String pins, exactly. Have you bowled on them yet? Have you bowled on string pins yet?
Yeah, I busted EJ's ass at his home bowling center on string pins.
EJ's ass at his own house. That's right.
Well,
Exactly.
He did kind of give it to me down the stretch. He was beating me by about 30 or 40. But I can talk about strings for a second. That was my first experience on the edge.
He
string pins.
steamrolled Marshall up here in Wisconsin, so it happened.
Well, he was a little pissed after losing in his home center, I believe. I seen that. I was like, oh, he even texted me afterwards the next day. He's like, yeah, I didn't give this one away. And I was like, sorry, Marshall. But,
Marshall was the leading qualifier. I went up there. I was there for like 2 days, and I watched him bowl. I was there the entire time. Marshall was ripping it, bro. I mean, he threw the ball so well. But then he had 11 in a row, changed balls through 299. But it didn't matter. He was up by 300 pins in qualifying. And then EJ came through the step ladder and just smashed everybody. The guy could bowl, bro.
Yeah, I'm a big supporter of the edge string pins. That was my first experience on the true edge string, the certified string pins. And I feel like you get what you get. You got to earn your strikes. And about halfway through the practice session, I was like, Jesus Christ, EJ is going to be even harder to beat because he's bowling on these every single day. Like if them legs aren't locked, if that shot is not, great feeling off the hand, a solid feeling shot, that you're not going to strike. So, I'm all for it. I feel like you gotta earn your strikes, earn your hits. There's still a few mixers and stuff that happen. I didn't send a messenger. I think there was like 2 or 3 messengers that happened throughout that whole weekend at EJ Center. And, I'm all for it. So if they want to bring the strings into the PBA, sign me up.
So we went to Foxview Lanes, Stephen and Cassie's place there in Waukesha. We went up there with Jerry Marsh, Robert John. There's several guys, Joe Lichtner. I mean, there's several big-time regional guys here. We went to go bowl on it. The Bowling with the Fef filmed it, put it on his podcast. We got an opportunity to see what we were doing, and I was the hack. I was a complete hack out of all of them, but I went to go try. Really, you don't see much difference. As a league bowler, a guy that averages 205, 210, you're not going to see a difference. A guy that throws rubs like you or Jason or Speed, they might see some difference. But for us, really not much of a big deal. So while I was there, we went and bowled. A couple weeks later, we went and did a Baker's Trio, a male, 2 males and a female, Baker's Trios. And this guy comes in, I'm never going to bowl on strings. I'm like, have you ever tried it? He goes, nope, I'm just not going to do it. I'm like, well, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. Go try it. Make your own opinion. So you bowled on it. EJ owns a house that has it. H5G has a house that has it. As long as we can keep bowling centers open and giving people an opportunity to go bowl, that's all it's about. Because the smaller centers can't go pay some mechanic 70 grand a year to go fix pins or pin setters when they're broke down.
That was, I think, the big talking point from EJ is, it's very cost efficient. I guess it's hard to find mechanics right now. I've never owned a bowling center or worked in a bowling center, but I would imagine, it is tough to find good mechanics that know what they're doing. And, it was, I think they had to send somebody to the back one time in 3 days from practice session, pro-am, qualifying and the finals on Sunday, because 9 times out of 10, the machine fixes itself. And I've probably only seen 2 or 3 tangles throughout the whole weekend as well. So I thought it was very efficient. I could see it being very efficient from the bowling center proprietors as well. And, not saying I want to bowl on strings 24/7, because I still like my free fall, but, if they want to sprinkle them into the tour and, start bowling for titles on that, like I said, sign me up for that. And Robert Moore, I see your question. What's your favorite next favorite hobby? It's got to be golf. I suck at it. I know. That's how I met Ducey. I gave him my cell phone number. That was a major mistake for me. But hey, here we are. We're on dog tags because of that. Made some great friendships through Deuce and, all your friends that I've met. I love to golf. Like I said, not very good at it. I did last year. I had more rounds under 100 than over for the first year. So I was improving year over year, but I haven't really golfed too much this year. I've been pretty busy outside of bowling, living in Kentucky now with the family. But I would have to say, love to golf. But I guess another hobby is hitting the gym. I'll be hitting it here in the morning before going. You can't see that video. Thank God.
You got that background. You ain't seeing that.
Happy Gilmore slap shot under a tree was my famous shot with Ducey back in 2018.
I'm telling you, that was a great shot, man. That was a great shot. Don't take anything. That's fine. That's fine.
Hey, and then the other half of the Moore family, Deuce, I'm going to steal this one from you because I figured out how to take it. This is
Vicky, I am not currently reading a book. I know a lot of people see me reading a book through the Indiana Classic and Anderson. That was kind of some Band-Aids for my mental game through the year. This year, at the U.S. Open, I dove into Sudoku and probably knocked out 40 or 50 Sudoku puzzles during match play because I just couldn't keep my mental game composed throughout the blocks. And then, I bowled terrible, had a panic attack the following week after winning the U.S. Open. First time having a panic attack during bowling. I mean, I was like about to cry. Like, it was bad. I was like, Jim Callahan, I was like, I want to leave. Like, I don't want to be in the bowling center. He was like, go to the bathroom, wash your face off, take some breaths, and I made it through it, flag the cut by a million. But, I think, you can always learn from those moments. And, after the tour was over, really took a step back and, realized, maybe there was some things that, mentally, being gone from home, my first year owning a home, living with Brianna and the kids, being gone for 4 or 5 months, thinking, that probably did affect me more than I thought. Cause, I'm, very hard headed and that doesn't really bother me. Like, I miss them, but it doesn't really bother me. So, we've been able to learn from it, making adjustments. The Deion Sanders book, I actually was reading at the TSC. I can't remember the name of it. It's a white cover. It's got Deion on it. And unfortunately, I pretty much checked out, gave up in the last 8 games. It was a rough block. And I remember handing the book back to Callahan. I was saying, I don't deserve to have this book right now. So I'm going to go buy that book because I haven't, I haven't got to finish that book. That was a great read for me. But it's mentally, I feel great, but there's always work that can be done. And I would imagine when I get on tour, we're going to hit some of those speed bumps, but I think we'll be able to handle them a lot better than we did this year.
Joel joined the stage, and we're going to get Joel on here in a second. But one thing I have to say before we bring Joel on, and before we let you go, Joel will be on here in a second. Listen, I'm telling you, all of us amateur bowlers, league bowlers, hey, I'd love to be on the PBA. I'd love to do this. They've never gone to a tournament and watched what you guys go through. They never watch you put 35 bowling balls in your car to drive to the next event. They don't see you get fried out after bowling so good and missing in the cut by 0.2 pins. So those league bowlers that are out there and you average 225 on a Wednesday and then you get fried out because you shot 210, try and go lose the money that these guys are losing when you shoot 240 and you lose. So the appreciation's huge. All right, we've got to bring Joel on before we let the troop leave. What up, Joel?
Hi, guys. To bring him on.
What's
we could have
up,
left him
Kyle?
backstage.
That's my
Not
son up
much. I
there,
figured-
if you haven't- Huh?
Yeah, they're letting me go, so they said they needed the next best replacement. So glad you could
That's
come in.
not true, Kyle.
Hey, we
What's up,
traded
guys?
one two-hander for another two-hander.
Well, listen, I'm not as good as that guy or
There ain't a lot of
this
them.
guy.
There ain't a lot of them.
Whichever direction, bro. I'm trying to be as good as this guy, but I got to get past the PTQ first. before I
So
can even get a
Kyle,
chance to tackle.
congratulate Joel. He threw his first two-handed 300 the other day.
We're out here. I'm
Hell
proud of
yeah,
you, bro.
Joe.
That's
Let's
shit,
go.
bro.
Let's go, baby. Awesome.
How
Heck
you doing,
yeah.
man?
Doing
So
good,
I
man. Yeah, we've been doing great.
Bowling tournament this weekend. It was a 444 scratch double. So your entry average had to be, for the two of you, had to be 444 under.
Okay.
And I'm bowling with this guy. He's out of Wisconsin somewhere. We bowled in Freeport, Jeff Johnson's place. And the guy says, two-handers, they're cheating. No one should bowl two-handed. They're just a bunch of cheaters. And I go, tell me what other sport you play that you don't use two hands.
This debate,
Good point.
I'm sure Kyle gets so
Yeah.
tired of hearing about this debate, bro. Listen, man.
He couldn't say anything. He's like, well, it's bowling. I'm like, I don't care. You play basketball, two hands. Play baseball, two hands. Tennis, two hands. You play everything two hands. Why is cheating with two hands in bowling? It's not.
Man.
And he got all bent out of shape, bro. He really did. And I
Just
told him,
because you put
shut
your other
up.
hand on it don't mean you're good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just,
Ain't my problem you suck with one hand.
it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be really good at two-handed.
Yeah. Before you jump off of here, got one more question that I seen from Robert. If you want to answer this one or have it in mind.
All of them.
Yeah.
My goal was to get past my dad. I smoked that. He's way back in the dust now. He's at 8. We're up to 12. I've really thought about that. I don't think, all right, I want to win this many times before I quit. I do have kind of an age of like wanting to retire in a sense. The goal is 40. I don't want to be gone 6 months a year, traveling the roads. I'd like to be home, build a family, have a child of my own with Brianna. So that's kind of a goal. So if I meet that goal, I would imagine it's probably going to be at 25. But I definitely want to get more majors. I'm up to 2 majors. I would like to complete the Triple Crown, the Grand Slam. I think that shows a lot for bowlers' careers. And, if those are happening, I would imagine the other titles are going to come as well. So let's give it 25, 6 majors, 3 Player of the Years. And we'll reconvene on that at a later date. See how we're doing.
For sure. Well, we know we kept you longer than you wanted to be, but we greatly appreciate your
That's
time.
all good.
Yeah. Dude, you know my feelings for you, bro. I mean, when you click with people, and we click right away, and we had a blast. We always have a blast together. You're part of my family, whether you want to think about it or not, but you are. So I will always root for you anywhere, anytime.
You'll have a wedding invite coming your way, so keep on the lookout for that.
I sure hope
Appreciate y'all having me on the show. Like I said before, God bless y'all for everything y'all are doing. I think y'all are doing a fantastic job at Dog Tags Bowling, and looking forward to seeing you at TP's Pro Shop.
TP Pro Shop. I got a notice on my phone. I will text you like on the 24th. Say, hey, bring that banner. We'll call it good.
Perfect. All right, guys.
Well, good luck in New York,
I'm gonna have
buddy.
to go. Yep.
I'll
We'll see you guys.
January, buddy.
Appreciate you coming on.
See you, Joe.
Take care, Kyle.
What up?
My son's here. Hi, son. There he is. He ain't flying on
where?
airplanes today, huh? Attaboy.
Hey,
that's
bro.
cool.
What's up, fellas?
Joe,
I missed you guys.
we had some cancellations for December 14th, which is Saturday. So we got room for some 9-pin bowlers. You coming up, going to bowl my event?
Yeah, Joe. You going to come bowl in Chicago or what?
I think I have an issue, like legitimately, I think I have a rotator cuff issue right now. And I'm trying to get through it. Like, I'm bowling Wednesday, and then I have like this adult child thing with a kid that I coach on Sunday. And I'm just trying to rest before January. And then January, I got to kind of get going a little bit more. So I got to beat that guy, and that guy is really good. So I got to try my best to do it. But right now, I'm kind of limping to January. So
it happens.
What's up, G?
It happens.
Joe,
It happens all the time.
What's funny is that I've logged in on my computer
And you've missed me very much, haven't you?
Well, I've missed you very much, but I've been hijacking the comments from Ducey.
That's not no. I didn't know you could do it. I'm like,
Hey, I didn't either. I didn't either until I clicked on one by accident, and I was
You
like,
see,
"Hey,
when we got
it
our
popped up."
when we got our selfish host here, he doesn't want to teach us stuff. It's crazy.
come on, man. It's a team effort here, bro. We're all good.
Hey, look, he connected to his own Facebook, but he didn't connect to the Dog Tags Facebook. So we're live on his own Facebook.
I couldn't do it. No. So here's the thing. So Gary tried to set this up. Granted, we're trying to do all kinds of stuff last week, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I can't connect it to Dog Tags because I'm not an administrator on Dog Tags. I can't.
Why are you
Listen,
not?
bro, you gotta talk to the host, bro. You gotta talk to the host with the most, bro. He gotta get his life in order. You know
You know
what I
what?
mean?
I'm out. See ya.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I don't think I can connect to it either because I think Gary's the
The,
admin.
the people that run the site can't connect to the shit.
And that was going to be one of the reasons I want to talk to you early is we need to figure out all of us, you, me, Michelle, Joel, Quack, all of us got to have access to the same stuff so we can kind of do this because the next man up is what's going to happen. So currently we have 8 on YouTube. We got 8 on Facebook.
You got 9 on your Facebook, and we got 15 on this one.
Okay, I don't see that.
Although one of them is probably me on your Facebook.
I just left.
I just be going through StreamYard, my G.
Well, yeah, but we got to watch it to see how, because he's got a bunch of comments on Facebook.
Do I?
He got a few comments on there.
What
All right,
kind of-
I'm gonna go try and figure out how we do this. So everyone that's out there, we appreciate you being on and send your comments in. Oh, Mike Bryant. Okay, cool. Chad. Hey, there's.
What up, Jason?
Oh, hey, now I see him.
I love when Ducey recognizes technology. It's one of my favorite things ever. I miss you guys, man. How you guys been, bro? What you guys
Don't
been
be
up
a
to?
hater because I'm old.
Not hating, love it. It's the opposite. I love it too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
So I didn't know we were coming back to the show until I didn't I thought we were coming back after in January. Wow,
So we'll be on next week. Next week will be the last one until because we'll do a recap of the tournament on Saturday.
Okay.
That you should be coming to, right?
I'll
Okay. Either way, I'll be there.
Listen, bro.
But
Either way,
be there.
listen. 3 times you get your ass whooped wasn't 2 enough for you?
no, it's never enough. When I can see your smiling face, it's never enough.
Listen, bro. We gotta bring something back over here too, man. You know, your boy ain't about driving 4 or 5 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired.
Oh,
It's
so you
all
want
good,
us to
bro.
drive to you?
It's all good. We're just busting chops. We're busting chops.
Bro, I get it. I understand. Just, like they suspended my my TikTok account. So now I'm off of that till the 15th, but I use my other one. So, because I was watching the Niners beat the holy shit out of the Bears, which is awesome. Yeah.
Listen, the
Yeah,
Niners
good.
beat the shit out of a high school team. Those guys suck.
Bro, we got our coach playing running back right now. Don't give me this. Listen, yeah, it is very bad right now, Robert. I don't like your attitude or your eyebrows and how you talking to me right now, bro.
Or Victoria's comments.
Yeah, bro. Like RJ out here, you know what I'm saying? Like he I didn't even know that was RJ. You trying to change it to Robert. What you more distinguished now, my G? You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Yeah, bro.
That's funny.
So
Hey,
Yeah,
but how's it gonna feel when they lose this week?
we're not losing to the Rams.
Oh, you're losing to the Rams.
See, somebody that's a fucking Bears fan on my TikTok said the same thing. Oh, Bears.
not a Bears fan,
Oh,
though.
Bears. Because they saw us play in the elements with all the snow and all the junk. And then what happened?
I'm not a Bears fan.
20-yard plays in the first half on Sunday. Don't test my gangster, bro.
I'm honestly not even really a Rams fan. I just think
You
the
just want to see
49ers
my
are gonna
team
lose
lose so the
because you're a
vein can come
fan.
out of my neck. I synced it. How's
That's
your
all.
wife, bro? How's she doing okay?
She's
My
good.
girl, bro. She like to talk wild shit about you. I love it.
Oh, I know she does. Hey, Yes, tomorrow's her birthday, so we're coming up to Ducey's place for a birthday weekend.
Nice. Now I heard from what you said.
Don't shrug your shoulders, bro. Go ahead.
You're going to be there like an hour before you start?
Well, that was when we were going to leave Saturday morning. I think we're going to end up leaving tomorrow or Friday now.
Where are you going to stay? Same place? Where are you going to stay?
The same place? Hell no, Ducey put me in a 1-star the last time.
Yo, Ducey trying to hook you up with the hotel, bro. What you talking about?
I'm going to the Marriott. I'm going to the 5-star, baby.
Oh, that was not a 1-star. I'm going to kick you in the dick, bro. That's a good hotel right here.
He said, bro, he don't need a plug-in heater in his hotel room. You know what I'm saying? He said they got a thermostat in this one, my G.
He needs a plug-in, but it ain't a heater. Yeah. We'll talk offline, find out where you're at.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna book it tonight, to be honest with you. I've looked at a few different places, but we'll see.
The farther north you go from my house, the rougher it will be. So just saying.
Sound far.
How far are you from the bowling alley?
35 minutes, 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll probably stay right around your area.
You be driving 35 minutes to bowl league?
No. I don't bowl league there. So that's the other thing. So
I do.
No disrespect to Palace Bowl. Palace Bowl's been fantastic. Larry and his family, they've been fantastic. Jeff's been fantastic. But they were the first people to reach out to us and say, hey, let's do a dog tag thing at our place. And it was a smash. And it's going to be a smash this time too. But then I got more people saying, hey, you need to come to our place. So we're going to change some stuff up.
Go ahead, bro.
Spread the wealth. Hey, there's only so much of the Deuce and JVB goes around.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, nobody could be like a hairless cat out here like JVB. You know what I mean?
Hey, Joe, you see my new dog tag swag, baby?
Shit looks fire, my G.
Dude, does that not look awesome as shit?
It does, bro. I bet you it's comfortable as hell too. Look at that shit, bro. What a stud.
Yeah, that turned out good, right?
I feel that. You know what I mean?
Dude, I sent a message to Tia at H5G and say, hey, hook me up. Let's design some cool shit. So this will be in the front row at the U.S. Open in January. Right there.
I'm going to be winning. I'm going against Kyle. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to get to up there with Kyle for the U.S. Open, bro. I'm
Take care of that shoulder.
Right now, I'm super motivated, so we're going to try our best.
Hey, Joel, if you win, we'll get you this.
I mean, get me one of those. I'm gonna sign the shit out of it.
That's the plan. Saying. We're taking this up there for everybody to sign it.
Then you got to put it at the bottom. U.S. Open champion Joel Lyson. Ask about me twice. You know what I mean?
You can just write it yourself on the bottom there.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, listen, Vicky, ain't nobody tell you to bring up old stuff, bro. Ain't nobody telling fucking Miss Anuka, Miss Atanka, whichever one we went to. You know what I mean? Y'all got some weird ass names. Her name was Jenny. She made me upset. I went back to my hotel room, couldn't get in. Got to get my life together. They got to get their life in order over there, bro.
Hey, Joel, there's a comment on Facebook right now.
What do you got?
From one of our favorite people.
Which one?
But you ain't gonna like it.
Where?
Somebody said, Joel, you you have to beat a little kid first.
I have to what? That sounded weird. Go ahead. You have to what?
You have to beat a little kid first. Obviously, somebody's talking about your bowling.
Yeah, but who's the little kid?
Probably the one you lost to while you were here.
Who did I lose to while I was there?
I think his name is it Cal? I don't remember. Lonnie, I apologize. I don't remember your son's name.
Oh, it's my wife. Hi, wifey. I beat your son. I beat him.
Is it Calvin? It's not Calvin. Is it?
Kid guy, he's a beast, though.
Curtis, there it is. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you, Lonnie.
Hasn't he been winning like a lot the last couple of weeks? Hasn't this kid been going like bananas the last couple of weeks?
Oh yeah, he won with Michael. He won with Michael Schlabach. He freaking smashed it.
I was paying attention, Pumpkins. I miss you. I hope you're doing okay. I love you. You know what I'm saying? From my heart. You know what I'm saying? don't ever forget that, But listen, he's got to beat me. What you talking about? I'm up 1-0, just like 2-0 over here. See this one right here?
Look, I got to give you a head start so you don't leave us too soon.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to hurt your feelings right off the bat. That's why I let you beat me.
You don't even listen. You tried to even go through the legs because you thought that was gonna help. Listen, I'm a beast. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not
then
disagreeing with that.
You motivate me. What does it do? Makes you get your feelings hurt even more. You know what I mean?
My feelings ain't hurt at all.
Listen, what you talking about, son? Listen, and even not so much that. I had a wonderful time driving all the way to Clarksville for you, and the Deuce. Deuce was getting winded game like 3.5, but it's fine. You know what I mean?
I quit smoking a long time ago. I don't get winded no more unless some
You got to
hot
get your
girl
life together too, bro.
Hey, unless some some hot girl walks past me, that's when I get winded.
Well,
oh man.
So, yeah, man, we got a tournament coming up. I mean, I also started a podcast on Fridays. We talk about sports and stuff. It's on Spotify and all that stuff on YouTube. Yeah,
So
man.
how's things been at the shop? Shop's going well?
Oh yeah, man. It's just, consistency. I mean,
So
I
tell
feel
me
like,
about the new physics blackout.
well, so people think it's just a dull virtual energy blackout, and
Okay.
I don't see that. I haven't thrown any. I'm waiting for mine, but I think it's a little like if you've thrown the S2, the Sequence 2 from Rotogrip, this one's going to be a little bit stronger than that in its core and shape. So I think you're just going to get I think you're going to get a pretty good amount of shape out of this ball. I think it's going to surprise you. It's a little bit more than the Ion Pro, less than the Max off the pattern though. So I think it's
Okay.
going to fit. They're fitting these bowling balls in the right places. And they're still working with the AI cores to get the ball to shape in the right spots. But I think the S2 is a really good ball. I think the Ion Pro is obviously really good. I'm going to be putting videos out for the physics blackout probably next week because I haven't gotten mine yet. Which I don't know why I haven't gotten mine yet, but still waiting for that to get in the mail. And yeah, I mean, I think all this stuff. I heard the Origin is a game changer when it comes to shapes. So, you know,
Are you going to bowl the LBC at all up here in Illinois?
when is that?
It goes from like July 1st. Gabor might be able to comment like July 1st. No, it's like middle of June through end of July, I think, or maybe
So it's
first
just
of June
different
through middle of
squads?
July.
It's just different squads?
No, so it's the Bolero PBA LBC League Bowling Championship, and it's $100 to bowl singles and doubles, so you get 2 sets, and then you could pay more to be part of extra doubles teams. You could pay more to bowl with EJ, AJ, Ronnie, Troop, whoever.
It's
But
3
you're
games?
not technically bowling with them. You're going to take your scores and put them with them. It's very complicated. So there it is. Gabor said May through July. So it's
So I got nationals in May. So after that, probably, yeah. I think I would take a trip for something like that.
and it's pretty cool. You can win some money, and then if you qualify in your spot, then you get they used to go to Bayside. We don't know what's happened with Bayside, but then
What happened with Bayside?
The Bayside. So you guys don't know about this?
Wow, you sounded like you did that in a song. What happened? No, I don't know what happened. So, go ahead, bro.
No, so Bayside lost. So they got rid of the league. You saw that. They got rid of the league.
Yeah, but they made another one, right?
It's the ball manufacturer. So you got a Motive team, you got an SPI team, you got a Brands of Brunswick team, blah, blah. And they're going to do across the country because I heard that the PBA lost the contract, the TV contract. So they can't guarantee that they're going to go to Bayside in September.
How the hell is the PBA still dealing with this?
Correct.
How y'all still dealing with this shit? I'm sorry, but I'm just like, come on, man.
Hey,
Get it
this is
together,
this is
bro.
the platform for saying how it is. That doesn't
Bro,
make sense.
fucking just come on, man. Y'all can't get yo, fucking WWE is going on Netflix. Go try to talk to Netflix about getting some bowling, bro. Go do YouTube. Like YouTube, bro. Go make it to where you're not trying to follow that because obviously whatever you're trying to do with that isn't fucking working. Because one thing I'm tired of when it comes to the PBA is looking to see where the hell you're actually watching shows from, on what network. Like, yo, I gotta stream so much other shit that the priority to watch the PBA on TV isn't always there, bro.
It's
Because you
not.
never know where they are. You
It's
never know
not.
where they're streaming from. You know what I mean? So, and they are starting to use TikTok now. I've seen them make videos and say, no disrespect to the PBA. Like, I love the sport. I just want to see it grow. What I'm tired of is looking in every direction to see where the hell is actually playing.
So Gabor just put this up too because he's the reason I did it. So what it is, it's a Bolero PBA money maker. Okay, let's just call spade a spade.
Okay.
So last year I tried to do it, and it was $200 to bowl singles and doubles. You could pick one PBA pro you're going to bowl doubles with. You're going to bowl singles by yourself. Okay, that's it. So it costs you $200.
How
And
many
then if you
games is
wanted
it?
multiple entries, I mean, literally, you could spend $1,000, but you're never going to bowl on your team. You could pick 4 more players, so it's you and 4 PBA pros, and go from there. If you picked Brandon Rump to be your partner last year, Graham Fall. It was a Graham Fall. Graham Fall shot like 870 something. It was stupid. If you
I'm not
picked him, you
doing
want
that.
some money. But if you make it out of your division, so it's like youth bowler, senior bowler, handicap, blah, blah, blah. There's all kinds of divisions. If you make it out of your division, you get like 10 grand. And then you get to go bowl on TV at Bayside. But now that Bayside's not there, I don't know what they're going to do. So it's a little bit of a curveball. I'm surprised that Brian Hirsch is not on the show right now because he's kind of the guy that runs it. But it's at the same place that they're doing the Illinois Open this year in the first week of February. So, Joe, we will come see you in Indy at Woodland for the U.S. Open last week of January, first week of February. And then I'm going back to
'cause one
Chicagoland.
never knows, bro.
I will see you there.
Okay.
I'm going to bring you some thumbs. I'm going to bring you some thumbs, bro. I need a little work.
I got your back, bro. We'll work
I
on
know you do. The guy need a little thumb work.
I got you, bro.
And Gabor says it's on the PBA website, so you can join and do whatever. So I got in early. It was crazy because you're supposed to be a Bolero bowler to get in early, but I just signed up and paid $100 instead of $200.
I'm not a Bolero bowler.
I'm not a Bolero bowler either.
I have Royal Pin. That's what I got. You know what I mean?
So no offense to Bolero.
I don't know if I don't know if I like what that is. Now that you've explained it to me, I kind of want to do it less. If that makes sense. Like you said, like, what if I don't bowl well and I'm just continuously just giving you my? Nah, I don't.
It's not. Trust me. This is no disrespect to me or the people that bowl like me. This is not a Joel Ison's issue. This is not a Jerry Mars. This is not Zach Carter. This is not Brandon Mooney. These are not guys that average 220, 230. This is not for them. This is for the guy like me that's 57 years old. And if I get hot and I shoot 230, I might be able to make it. But I'm not beating Lenny Borsch. Come on, let's just face facts. It ain't going to happen. It's a fun thing to go do when we really don't care. But there's so many more opportunities for guys like you to go win money and do what you're doing. Are you not going to Holiday Doubles?
No. Right now, like, I want you to understand what my process is, because I've only been bowling two-handed for 8 months. I'm literally, like today, I did drills for 45 minutes with no steps and 1 steps, just because I'm trying to get everything to kind of match up to itself. So as everything starts to go there, then I'll start to bowl more competitive stuff. But right now, my focus is the Open. And then after that, I think where, I want to bowl holiday doubles. Like, I'm still trying to understand where things are and how things work at certain parts of the year living in the Midwest. Because I'm like, as things come up, I just go, oh, like holiday doubles. I hear about it, but everybody's like, oh, we're signed up. It's already. I'm like, oh, okay. So I already missed that sign up. So
Well, you got to sign.
exactly.
You got to sign up for holiday doubles almost like
while early.
this year while they're bowling
As
right
soon-
now for next
As
year.
soon as it's done, you got to sign up for that.
You see what I mean? Like I'm not a person that gets there fast enough for shit like that. Like I'm
Well,
too
Joe, if you want
busy.
to put a team together, I'll bowl with you.
Well, this is the thing about me. If you want to bowl on a team with me, you put it in and I'll give you money. If you do
Well-
that, I'll do that. But it's worse for me to try to do the other part of it because I never have time to do it.
Well, what's crazy? So I talked to a lot of people like, hey, are you going to have any PBA guys coming to our event on Saturday? I'm like, no, because it's the holiday doubles. Well, holiday doubles, we never heard of that. Listen,
I know about the tournament. There's a lot of people there.
Anybody up here is going to that tournament.
Yeah.
Eric Pauling, Zach Carter, Brandon Mooney, Jerry Mars, all of them are
lot of
going
bowlers
to that
up there.
tournament. Everyone has someone going. Greg Young's going. AJ's going. Troop's
I love
going.
that guy.
I mean, 99% of the PBA's going. 99% of the WPBA are going. And then 95% of the badass amateur bowlers that are up here taking money every weekend. And
I heard
Ryan Spears,
in that.
Daniel Farish, Justin Thompson, the House Mouse, bowling with Troop. Those are the best cash bowlers in the RJ Rice. The best cash bowlers in the
World.
country are
World.
going there, bro. Dude, it's a studly event.
I know all about it. I didn't know that you have to sign up that quickly.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it will be sold. So the event finishes, I think, on Sunday. I'm not 100% sure, but it probably finished on Sunday. It might finish on Saturday because so the guys can get out and get home. But it will be sold out within 2 days. Kind of like the USBC Masters. My God. How fast did that sell out?
Can I ask a question about that? How many entries are in it?
I have no idea.
In what? The Masters or holiday
In the
doubles?
Masters.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, somebody in the comments, how many entries are in the Masters? Look at this embarrassing ass number. And then talk to me about how people can't fucking sign up. Listen, I don't want to hear you complain. It is a USBC event. If we get there before you, you're screwed. Sorry for you. But stop bitching on social media. Oh, I deserve this. I deserve this. You don't deserve shit. I don't care. It is a United States Bowling Congress. I pay my shit just like you do.
Correct.
I don't care if I'm not as good as you. I don't give a shit. Deal with it. I got there faster than you. It is what it is, bro. But how many entries are in the USBC Masters? And don't come at me in the comments. I'm just telling you what I feel.
So Brian Hirsch jumped on. He's one of the guys that helped run the LBC. He might know more about, but that's a PBA thing.
I just want to know the number.
I don't know how many people are in the Masters, but it's sold out. That's great. It is sold out in 15 minutes.
Like 7 minutes. Like 7 minutes or some ridiculous number like that. Love that there's so much, want to get it done. But how many bowlers are bowling?
You know, the only thing I have to say about that, fucking D-Ron, way to go. Way to screw it up for everybody else. No, I'm kidding. D-Ron Booker kicked that ass last year, and that's
what he's
awesome
supposed
to
to do. Right.
Yeah.
So he's not I don't know D-Ron's history. I don't know how many PBA events, but that's exactly my point. The man went in here, he paid his entry, beat y'all ass, took the title, said see y'all later, right? Now, somebody goes into a tournament that you think because you've bowled for 35 years that you're just entitled to get to. So sorry for you. You don't get to bowl. It is what it is. See you in the next one. Be faster next time.
So think about this. It's Patrick Dombrowski and D-Ron Booker
really good, by the way.
bowling for the title. People that no one, well, I know who Patrick
Bowlers
is.
know who he is.
Well, yeah, bowlers know who he is. But I never heard of D-Ron. I really have not heard of D-Ron.
Me either.
No.
I love to see stories like that. That's gonna be my story at the U.S. Open, bro. Who's that guy?
Hey, I hope it is so that I can say I knew Joel before he had a title.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But either way, that's why I think I'm more bothered by it, because at the U.S. Open in New Jersey, when I first started bowling, bro, you had 450 people at 3 squads. Give us that many entries at the Masters. Guarantee you don't sell out that fast. Or if you sell out, you get more exposure. Oh
Yeah.
my God, think about it. But you're going to give me some reason as to why you can't. The U.S. Open is 110 people at a 70-lane center. You could put so many more people in this tournament.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the sport grow. It's not to bash. It's to tell you guys, we all see it as bowlers, but nothing happens. Nothing grows from it. Like, these guys are still grinding on tour to make a living.
And that's one. And so we're going to see some changes coming up with the new contracts coming out. I mean, Andrew Anderson left Motive. He's still a free agent.
But that's a bowling ball company, Deuce. That's not the PBA, bro.
No. I'm just saying people are changing their way.
I can't hear you.
Got to go where they're going to make money, because you're not going to make money from the PBA. You have to have a big contract on the backside of Dog Tags Bowling. Motive.
I agree, but why does it have to be that way? Why can't the organization that's the Professional Bowlers Association create enough and generate enough for the bowlers to even make a living? You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to make a living. Like, these guys are sharing hotels and splitting car fees and traveling together so they can make a living. And they're not even doing that. A lot of them are not doing that.
So Brian Hirsch is on now. I appreciate it. So yeah, I greatly appreciate him coming on, because he's way more behind the scenes than us. So it makes sense. But no, I 100% agree. If you ask Aaron Rodgers, hey man, we're gonna pay you freaking $30 million this year, but you have to pay for the airplane flight for you to get where you're going.
Well, I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm not saying like the best, like, it's very top heavy. I get it. The best bowlers in the world are the best bowlers in the world. But what about the guys that are almost the best bowlers in the world? What about the guys that go to tournaments that don't have the luxury of what the top bowlers have all the time? What about those guys? What about the guys that know when there's urethane going down the lane, they ain't got no chance? What about those guys?
Well, as long as they know they got no chance.
Well, I'm just saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every car can't be the fastest car in the world when you're driving it, but those guys still get paid like they are, right?
It's all about the driver. The car doesn't matter.
Right. But still, like, there's, like, if you watch same guys on TV every week, right? Belmo, Simonson, Jesper, the normals, two-handed guys, and some one-handed guys, no disrespect to one-handed bowlers, but you get tired of seeing it because you go, well, I think the incentive for the guys that aren't doing that aren't high enough, if that makes sense. The guys that are not being able to, and I don't know this is just my opinion, but I feel like they don't feel incentivized enough because they can't compete with those guys. And I think that could be a very big problem with bowling. It's a very big problem with bowling.
For sure.
You need to be able to feel like you can compete, but when you're the best in the world, it's like playing one-on-one against Jordan. Sorry, it's just difficult to me.
That's a great analogy. That's a great analogy.
I mean, but still, like, I understand, but any given week, anybody could win, right?
Yeah,
but
100%.
Rises to the top always.
So I will tell the story when we're off the stream. You guys good? We want to end the stream. We'll talk afterwards.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm
an hour and 8 minutes. What do you want to do?
I'm good. I'm not, I ain't crazy hungry right now. I'm making some bratwurst, but after I get off of this shit, I'm chilling. So
you're skinny now. You don't have to be real hungry.
Listen, bro. Listen. Earlier, I was starving, but yeah. So no, go ahead, bro. You keep going. We do. Jason B wants to get off. I want to hang out with my guys.
I got a few more minutes.
Yeah, give a few more minutes. We'll give I hope the people are enjoying it.
Hey, look, Michelle's not here, so we can go as long as we want.
Yeah, mom can't yell at us today with her horses. You know what I mean? You out here just getting horses. That's another thing.
You know, she's gonna go back and watch it. Go, These
Yeah.
jack wagons.
Well,
these
she
jack-
got to this part, Michelle, who just gives people horses? In what world do you just go, you know what? I love you guys. Here's a horse. You know what I would do? Here's a bowling ball. Here's a towel. Here's a microfiber. Yeah, you go, no, have a horse. Because giving horses is normal, I guess.
Hey, that just goes to show we're not living in a world, and we probably should be.
We're not that. See, I want to be that cool, bro. I want to be part of that world where you go, damn, they giving out horses where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Put me in, coach.
So Gabor's got a question. He said, "What about the question we were talking about yesterday?" So it's some sort of veterans thing that he was thinking. I don't think we have enough veterans that are doing this. It's going to be me, you, and Jason. And I'll gladly take Gabor's money. I don't know if I can take Jason's, but I'll be glad to take Jason's money too. It's some
Yeah, I
sort
already got 20 of Jason's dollars, so
of, that's all right. I'm going to give it back anyway, and beers, no matter. We're going to have fun. Or shots or whatever we're going to do.
Hold on, you
I
want
don't
to
know.
inform
I
the
don't
rest
know
of
what
us what the hell you're talking about?
we'll-
You want to inform the rest of us what the hell you're talking about?
what are you talking about? When I took
So-
the
so
$20
Gabor-
from the
Gabor reached out to me and said, "Hey, how about we do something for veterans and you bring a coin, and whoever doesn't have the coin has to." Jason's been coined, I've been coined, everybody's been coined if you've been in the military. Dude, I've been up 30 years. I don't have no coin anymore. I'll just buy. I don't care. But he said, let's do something about it's for veterans. We're going to do plenty for veterans because we're donating money to veterans.
all we do is do stuff for veterans. That's
We don't
every
have to
tournament,
do it.
Mike G.
We don't have
I
to
ain't
do
got no. I ain't getting rich off of dog tags. I'm doing it for the veterans, especially
Yeah.
the ugly ones with no facial hair. You know what I mean?
Wait, you guys are getting paid from this?
Yeah, bro.
Man, I'm
you,
missing-
he,
I'm
yeah,
missing the
bro.
boat.
Let me know when the check gets here, bro.
Wait a minute.
I've lost my coin years ago. How about we do a separate veg pot? $10.
Yeah,
for
but
veg.
Gabor, we're only going to have 3 guys in it, maybe 6. It ain't worth it. I'd rather do a $20 for freaking high game pot or 300
Did you
pot.
see?
So
Did
we'll
you
figure
see
it
that
out. We'll
Gabor's
figure
going two-handed?
Boy, that's all right. We can do a $10 game. It's fine.
Did you see Gabor's going two-handed, my G?
I'm going to make it. I'm going to make Jason run it.
Wait,
So-
did you
Run
say
it while he's
Gabor's
jumping out of a
going two-handed?
plane. Yeah, Gabor said he's going two-handed, bro. I got to drill him an Arctic vibe. Not a fucking
Right.
Venom.
Brian Hirsch got to go. And even I carry a coin in my wallet. I've been coining the VFW had to get to a second mortgage.
Yo, you got to get your life together, bro. Hirsch got it in his pocket, my G. And where's your coin at, bro? Where's
Wait,
your coin? Where's
Brian
your coin over
Brian
here?
Hirsch ain't coming. I ain't got to worry about him.
Where's your coin? Smart ass?
Where's
Yeah, where's your coin, mister? I jump out of planes with coins.
Okay.
What you got? Dial up? What you got? AOL over there? I thought there was one coin. Why you got 30 coins? Or you got 50 coins? Why you got so many coins?
Because that's how they roll. Those are all
You just told me
Rangers.
you lost your coin. Where's all your coins in the shelf?
Rangers lead the way, baby.
So are those like that's a dog tag, correct? I'm just trying to be informed, that's all. So is that considered a coin? That don't look like a coin.
It's called a coin, but it's not
Okay.
really a coin. It's a medallion. You call it a medallion. Like
So what do you
this-
do with
this
that?
is-
Like, do you hang it off your uniform, or is it
No,
like
no,
a
no.
dog tag?
This is a medallion. So it's a medallion from the places you've been. Dude, that's badass, bro. I'm looking at it right now. That's badass. That's
Mad
kind of
coins, my
legit.
G.
Nice job.
All right, see, JVB. How about you give me a cool story, bro? I want to hear a cool story from your whole time, bro. Like, hit me up with something like a vets, like a story that you were just like, damn, I'm never gonna forget this. Boot camp, during your training, like 30 minutes ago, whichever one. I want to hear a nice JVB story. Hey, listen, bro. Don't be all standoffish now, Mister. I
Yo,
have no mustache.
Deuce just muted me.
No, I didn't. Nope. You're good.
Hey, I started talking that shit. The mute button came on.
Oh, that's why I was like, you don't want to talk now?
That's fucked up.
No, there's so many stories, man. The military is a band. The band of brothers is the best tagline that someone could say, because literally, the three of us. Let's just say this: Jason's been there. I've been there. Brian Hurst sounds like Brian Hurst has been there. Gary's been there. Anybody, Brian Johnson, who's watching right now, my buddy Cash from Illinois. There are several veterans that are watching right now. So, Gabor just put this his coins.
Looks like
Nice.
the Iron Man thing.
So here's the thing. You've never met a person in your entire life. We jump on a bus, we drive us to Harmony Church, and then boom. Hey man, I'm putting my life in your hands and you're putting your life in my hands. So I'm here to save your ass and I'm hoping you're going to save mine.
Why you gotta
We
get all
have known each
patriotic
other- we
about
have
it,
known
though?
each
I
other
want to
for
hear.
10 minutes.
I want to laugh, bro. I get it. That's your brother. You put your life on the line, bro. Give me something more fun than that. I get it. I understand. Like, you guys are like, I'm in that, and that's what I do. But I want to hear give me a story that's not like that.
Oh,
It don't gotta be gross. Just give me something,
Look,
something
look.
you remember.
Look, I'll go back from the day I joined the Army.
That's what I want. I want to hear.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, bro. You guys are brothers. We're brothers here. Y'all different kind of brothers, but I'm your brother. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear like a cool memory story. Go ahead, JBB.
Well, this ain't gonna be no cool memory story, but this is
Okay.
this is when I first joined the Army, right? I didn't know anything about the Army. I was doing stuff before the Army, and I called this recruiter because I was trying to change jobs. So I applied for an officer job online. Thought I was applying to an officer job, like a police officer job from down the road. This dude called me 30 minutes later. He's like, "Oh, I see you're looking into joining the Army." I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm not. The Army."
You
I'm not.
mistakenly joined the Army, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. Because
Are you serious?
3 weeks after that phone call, I was shipped off to basic training. Hey, but we get to get on the bus and we get out to basic training, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in the Army, right? Like, why am I even here? But I was like, how can I make money? So about three weeks in, hold on. I don't think I can get in trouble for this anymore, but we'll see. 3 weeks in, these dudes are like selling candy bars and shit, because you don't get no good food or anything. So they're selling candy bars. People are selling dip and people are selling all this shit. So I'm like, hey, how you guys doing that? They're like, hey, we just jump out the window, run to the gas station, come back, and sell it to you guys. So those dudes graduated, and I'm like, well, fuck, I can do that. They move us because we're the next, we kind of phased up. So we're up at the next, we moved floors.
You get some priority.
Yeah. So now I'm up on the second floor in the middle of the night, jumping down the damn barracks, going to the run, sneaking around everywhere so you don't get called by the drill sergeants, going buying a shit ton of candy, dip, cigarettes, lighters, and then coming back and hiding it everywhere in the barracks.
Yeah, bro. Like, don't they like check your trunk and
Everything?
all your
you got
shit, bro?
to be sneaky, bro. You got to be sneaky.
So you
Like,
got
where would you
stashes
hide shit, bro?
outside the barracks, out on the roof, like climbing different barracks buildings to go get other barracks. And bottom line, my last 3 weeks of basic training, I probably made almost $7,000 because I was selling it. Bro, I was selling a $1.50 fucking Snickers bar.
$5.
Fuck no, $15.
Are you fucking serious?
So he
Bro.
ain't lying. So Jason, when did you go through basic training? What year?
06?
06. So I went through in 86. Okay. I'm 86 to 90. So I'm 20 years earlier. We had 3 platoons during basic training, and I'm at Harmony Church, U.S. Army Infantry Training. Dude, this is where they said all of the freaking infantry since 1930. And there's 2 places, Harmony Church and then Falls Hill or something. I don't remember what it is. But anyhow, There were 3 platoons. 2 platoons, their drill sergeants didn't smoke. My drill sergeants smoked. Okay.
Oh, bro, if I was in the Army, I would smoke so much, it'd be crazy.
So check this
I'd
out.
be
No,
so stressed all the time, bro.
no,
Go ahead,
cigarettes,
bro.
bro. Cigarettes.
I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day, not anymore.
So my drill sergeants, every hour on the hour, said, "Hey, it's a 10-minute break. Smoke cigarettes if you got them. If you don't, do push-ups." I'm like, "Fuck these push-ups. I'm
about to be cigarettes.
fuck these push-ups. I've been doing 1,000 push-ups a day. I don't need to do it every 10 minutes, every hour for 10 more minutes." So, but
you feel like smoking shit.
the other 2 platoons couldn't smoke, but there were smokers in those platoons. So I would go to the PX during basic training. Jason's going to floor you right here. I would go to the PX every week and buy carton of Salem's, carton of Winston's, carton of Newports, carton of Marlboros. I would spend fucking big money on and they were $9 a carton, 90 cents a pack. 90 cents
I used to spend like $12 a pack, bro.
And then I would sell them to these guys, like Jason's saying. I would sell it to these guys that couldn't buy them because their drill sergeant they're watching them go through. You can't buy anything. And I would sell them on the black market, is what we would call it.
Y'all was almost like jail, bro. Y'all playing for cigarettes, bro.
I would sell them for $5 a pack. I paid 90 cents. $5 a pack. I sold them for $5. Yeah, exactly.
That's a beautiful thing, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, but you got out here, my man out here getting Snickers for people to spend $15, bro. I'd be like, bro, why you robbing me, bro? You just jumped out 3 minutes ago to go get a fucking candy bar, bro.
Oh, hey, and when I was in basic training, we could not have dessert. Could not have dessert. So,
oh no.
No dessert. So this guy goes to the chow. So it's like going to a cafeteria. That's it. A mess hall's cafeteria.
That's a chow hall.
Chow hall. You get a plastic tray. You walk through. They slop shit on your tray. They're doing this. Okay. And so this dude, his name Dunn. I'll never forget it, dude. This is 35 fucking years ago. His name's Dunlinger. Dunlinger gets chocolate pudding on his tray, and the drill sergeant sees it. The drill sergeant sees that he's got chocolate pudding. And back then, we had cargo pockets everywhere. So you had pocket up here. Dude, you had pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. You had pockets everywhere. So he says, "I thought I told you can't get dessert." He's like, "Yes, Rose Arnett couldn't get dessert." He says, "You got chocolate pudding on your tray." He goes, "Yes, I did." They filled every pocket of his BDU uniform, battle dress uniform, every pocket full of chocolate pudding.
I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, "Yo, this is dope."
Oh no, you'll be upset here in a minute, because they took him out to the sand pit and they made him splash every pocket that he had, and he is covered in chocolate pudding. And then they made him go roll around the sand. And then they didn't let him take a shower for 2 days.
Oh nah. For pudding?
So guess what? He didn't eat no more chocolate pudding. I bet that guy don't drink. He's probably 55, 57 years old right now. I bet he don't eat chocolate pudding to this day.
I'm like, "It's all right, bro. I got a guy that jumps out of windows that'll go give me a candy bar, bro."
JBB's on the phone. What you doing?
Yeah, bro. We made show, Mike G. What are you doing?
Hey, Gabor's right. That's a bad day for the platoon, because we all got smoked too, because that guy was a fucking ditchhead. Homo was a king-size candy bar.
Yeah, bro. It better be worse than shit. Yeah, bro. It better be the one that your uncle gets you because, you the only nephew. You know what I mean? He gets you the gold one.
Hey, Gary just called, said we're on too late.
Yeah, that's because it's past his bedtime. That's why. Hey, Gary, did you have your Jell-O before dinner?
Probably.
Yeah, bro. Make sure you use the walker when you're going back from the beach, Mike G.
Yeah.
Don't be worried about what the kids are doing. You ain't even follow. He didn't even bother to show up to work today. He
if you want to run the show, be on the show. Don't come.
He comes on my live feed and he goes, "Oh, you gonna be on dog tags tonight?" And then he disrespects me by not being on dog tags tonight.
Hey,
what kind of peanut butter and jelly shit is that, bro?
That's your partner right there.
Crazy, bro.
All right, well, let's get out of here. We're at hour 24. It's always good. It's always good to have. There you go.
He really did, bro. He had one job. You got to get his life in order too, bro. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, and then maybe you share it to Gary so maybe he can watch it while we're here too, doing the job for him. You're welcome.
Hey, JVB, you got one of those? Can you see it?
I can't see that. What is it?
It's an application for a new host because we're getting rid of ours. I made this the other day. I got a TikTok of it. I made the shit. Where's my platinum plaque source award?
Damn, we don't get any of that stuff around here.
Yeah, bro, we're not that cool. How you get that cool shit? I want one.
That must be the 700 Club.
Oh, no. I'm not that cool either, bro.
I think it's Suburban Wind City. I don't know. But I made it in a tournament, and my buddy Barry Lawler got inducted to the USBC Suburban Windy City Hall of Fame this weekend, so that's cool. And I showed him that. I was like, I've made it 10 times. And I walked out and went, 10 times? You crazy. Madison. Hey, good to see Madison out there. Thanks for joining us, sweetheart. We appreciate it. Yeah, sad we're not going to see you on Saturday. Sorry that Barry here. Sorry that you're going through what you're going through. They're going to a funeral on Saturday, so they're going to make it. But Madison and her peeps are great friends of Dog Tags. So awesome to see y'all. All right. So before we go, the three of us can stay on if we want to. But before we go, we got to do the Gary thing. We got to do the thank everyone that's serving near and far, brothers and sisters. We hope that they're doing well. Please let the man upstairs take care of all of us. Jason has an input in this. And please, my guy, just, dude, I love you like you're my brother. Don't put yourself in harm's way if you don't have to. But veterans, we have written a blank check to the United States of America, payable with our own lives if needed. So we've all been there. He's done a lot longer than me, but I was in the same boat. I say, hey, man, I'll do anything in this country to protect it from enemies, foreign and domestic. A while ago, I thought we had a lot of domestic enemies, but we'll figure that out. So, yeah, thank everybody that's serving. I don't know if Quack's watching, but Christopher, we hope you're safe and fine. JVB, keep your ass at home for the next 2.5 years. Don't go anywhere else. Just stay in fucking Clarksville. Call it good. We'd love for that to happen. But the toast. Get your drink. I don't care if it's a glass of water. Jason, I know about water. Here's to us.
You got a can of peanuts.
That's fine. Here's to us and those like us. Damn few. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting Dog Tags. We got more stuff coming down the pike. So just FYI, this is crazy. We've only started doing this since September to raise money. We gave $2,500 to the Indie Warrior Partnership in September. We gave $3,200 to Operation Stand Down Tennessee in November. November 2nd, I do believe is the date, right, Jason?
Yep.
Okay. And then on 12/14, which is this coming Saturday, we're going to give another $2,500 to Veterans Path for Hope. So in 4 months, we're going to give away over $8,000 to veterans organizations. We're not saying that we're BBL. We're never going to compete with BBL, but we are doing grassroots, really good stuff. And if you want to be part of it, go to H5G. Get you some Dog Tag swag. This thing, I'm telling you right now, that's pretty cool. Go get you some Dog Tag swag. Go, and at the tournament on Saturday, we are going to have Dog Tag swag. We got some posters. We got some card decals so you can put on your window. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got sweatshirts, T-shirts, hats, beanies. So please come support the cause. Even if you're not a bowler, come buy raffle tickets. Come buy beers at the bowling center. Help those people out. Just come have fun. Come have fun. Come see us. We'll call it good. I've sent an email out to the local newspaper. I sent an email out to the news channel from Chicago. We'll see what happens, but we will have someone there from Veterans Path for Hope to accept the check. Jason, the check looks awesome. To accept the check, and it's going to be good. It's going to be very, very well.
Can I plug my stuff real quick before you go?
Do it.
Hoodie Bowler 300 on TikTok. I'm suspended until Sunday. Dynamics Bowling is the other backup account. Dynamics Bowling for all the merch that if you want to do that, because we're giving half the proceeds for the pink stuff to breast cancer awareness. Go follow all our socials. Go to go to H5G and put dog tags 20 in for the promo code to get 20% off. If I'm sure that's still applicable.
Yep.
And yeah, man, just keep visiting us, keep liking, keep watching. I do a podcast on Friday nights at 9 p.m. So that's why I want you guys to visit my TikTok too. And everything bowling, come visit us, Tim Mack, Victory Lane Pro Shop, and see you guys in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.
JVB, what do you got to say, buddy?
It was a great show with Troop on today. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his new workout stuff, so that was awesome to hear. We just appreciate you guys watching, and have a good weekend. We'll see you.
Man,
We'll be live on
huh?
TikTok. We'll be live on TikTok, Facebook, and
Insta.
maybe we'll pull a yard stream or StreamYard or whatever on there. But for Ducey's tournament.
Yeah, you go watch JVB go first four and get nervous. Go ahead, Ducey. Go ahead, bro.
I already got the trophy. I already got it. What are you talking about?
You just holding it for me, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Ducey.
So no, if anyone's out there that's watching, go back to Kyle Troop's fan page. Go watch his. He did a live stream a couple days ago and talking about his journey with the fitness, the mental fitness. Watch it. It's only like 30 minutes long. It's not very much. He's got promo codes for the protein shakes he's drinking, everything he's doing. It's legit. So really go take a look. But with that, we're going to get out. JVB, you're going to stick around for a minute. Joe, you're going to stick around for a minute? A minute.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sticking around for a minute. So
all right. So thank you, everyone that could watch, hang out with us. Come see us at the U.S. Open. Come to the Illinois Classic. Go to Waukesha. Go travel and watch the guys bowl. Because people ask me all the time, hey, how do you know these guys? Because I went to the tournament, walked up and said hi. That's it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
That's
say
it.
hello.
I didn't do anything different. I just said, hey, man, nice to meet you.
What's up,
then
bro?
When you click with people, you click with people. All right. Peace.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah.